All right, here we go. I found it. Chicago on edge over the fatal shooting of the 13-year-old Adam Toledo. That's his name. I guess. Well, I'm going to find out what the name was, and it's only about 2 minutes 36 seconds. I'm going to try to explain, but yeah. The kid, he was only 13 years old. Adam Toledo. They were saying he had a weapon and shit like that. But when he turned around, he had nothing in his hands. He stopped. He turned around. He showed his hands. He had nothing in his hand. And the stupid officer, they shot him. Fatally shot him. One shot.
Correspondent Jeff Paul is following events for us in Chicago, where they are marching tonight for Adam Toledo. Hey, Jeff.
Yeah, Shannon, dozens of protesters in Chicago got together tonight in the name of Adam Toledo. They ended up marching to the Fraternal Order of Police building, where they chanted, quote, "He was just a child." No major issues to report or clashes with the police who were outside the building, but there were some visibly heated interactions as some of the protesters yelled at officers. They're upset and shocked beyond words regarding the body camera footage that was released today. It shows police chasing after 13-year-old Adam Toledo down an alley. You could hear the officer yelling to Toledo to show his hands and to, quote, "drop it." Frame by frame, the video appears to show a shape that resembles a gun in the shadows at Toledo's back. Another angle from the same moment from a nearby surveillance camera appears to show Toledo pausing at the opening of the fence, then making a throwing motion behind that fence. But as Toledo turns and raises his arms to the officer, his hands are empty. That's when the officer fires his gun, killing the 13-year-old. Now, the Chicago Police Union president, John Cataranza, says it all happened very quickly.
Time-lapse photo shows that officer had 0.8 of a second to determine if that weapon was still in his hand or not. Period. There's no way a rational person can say they can process that and their muscle reaction would be less than 1 second. The officer does not have to wait to be shot at or shot in order to respond and defend himself. There's no obligation whatsoever.
But the lawyer representing the family of Adam Toledo disagrees with that assessment. She says, plain and simple, when he was shot, Toledo did not have a gun in his hand.
I don't know if the officer had enough time or not. All I know is that the officer is trained to not shoot an unarmed individual, not shoot an unarmed child. There are topics in the consent decree with regard to foot pursuits, training, etc. This needs to be addressed in this investigation. If he asked him to toss it and show his hands and the kid complies, then he shouldn't be shot.
The Toledo family lawyer was also saying they're not 100% certain he was ever armed in the first place. They're calling for forensic analysis. Shannon?
We will track that case, asking a lot of questions and not many answers.
Yeah. And who the fuck is that stupid fucking that police chief trying to sit there and say, he's trying to justify and back up his, he's trying to make it say like, how the fuck would you know? You haven't been on the fucking bar, you on the street, you stupid fucking chief? You just fucking covering your fucking officer's ass! Dumb fuck, come on, let's be real. Again, no justice, no peace, fuck the police. Blue Lives Murder. I'm out of here, Mike Chop, peace out.